with the biggest household name, the #1 radio station and salon, Epic Radio. They come with the biggest, the hottest, the finest, and the sweetest carnival title, all team mix carnival. So come and mingle with sober-minded people from different angles. Saturday, December 16th, the big carnival will take place. Now Moriton playing field. Jump 6 o'clock evening time. Everything gonna begin. Come and chill with the favorite presenter. Come take a nice picture with all the biggest celebrity there. Come and party with the salon finest DJ Wonder, Drum Mover DJ Butu, DJ Nice, and other well-qualified DJ and fans for me. Come get the tickets now for 50 millions. The Epic Radio within a 54A off-field control. So if you want for no more, tune to Epic Radio and be there for more updates or follow we on social media for exclusive content and beaucoup surprise. Come and be part of this historical event. So join Epic Radio with all team mix carnival. Epic Radio, so refreshing.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's on here.
24/7 hits.
Good morning, welcome to the Epic Morning Show that comes to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We're coming to you live here from our studios at Hill Court Road. We're also live on Choice FM this morning. Like always, this morning on we show this, we go look at the economic challenges with this failed coup attempt to get for bring for Sierra Leone in the coming month. President Biodun sacked the NRA boss yesterday after just 4 months into office. We'll look into the possibilities why this really happened. We have this and more things on we plate here for discuss this morning. So stay with us for the rest of the 2 hours. Before things first, let's start with one message of motivation in our eyes. today I'm going to talk about the kids them. So let's pay attention to the community who's how they raise who picking them. Picking them, they come out good, then they come out bad, depending on the environment where you, the parent or the guardian, provide for them for make them grow up in. I know sometimes it's poverty really in a lot of cases, because side and they will say some community then you not going to let you picking grow there at all, because most likely if you picking grow there are so many bad things we can get for land, like it or not, because it is all around them. So picking them basically fiber typewriter. Where you bond them, they are like a blank paper, tabula rasa, nothing is written on them. But what you type, what you dictate, and then they type. So all of the habits that they grow up with, now habits which have been influenced by their upbringing, by the society, by the community they outside they don't live, and they mimic the behavior of people as well, what they've seen. So it's not by mistake if picking come up bad. The parents them or the one them we raise and get a huge responsibility. So try as best as possible, you know, put a picking into this society. We'll go and bug we all. So the one them we end up today in a street where they drink, where they smoke, where they thief, they not just end up that way they by mistake. No. I mean, na failure of parenting, and to a very large extent. Some of them were even unfortunate that they didn't get any parenting even. They just jumped out on the street as at the earliest age possible, after perhaps their parents abandoned them or they lost their parents them. In any case, so if Peking grow, for example, they see you, the parents, they drink alcohol. At some point, they get for land that if you grow in an area outside uncle, they send out for go buy bitter cola. One day, instead of one for taste that bitter cola day, or they send out for go buy Riesler. One day, they go on for no waiting, they do with that Riesler day. And so these are just the things. Like I say, all parents really get responsibility for put out good kids in the society. Create a safe environment for letting Peking growing. This now your responsibility. I mean, that Peking not to tell you for make you born in poverty. And I'm not even saying everybody will remain Peking for be rich. No. But just know, say, if I born me Peking at this community, I need for friend will relocate. If not to that, this Peking I get for grow and I get for learn all them bad habits with them other bobore and them titi then get in this area. Because it get for mingle and then get for play together. Sometimes a day they come on school, you know, we even see themselves, they spend hours playing with those people and then they influence them in a way. So that's just the reality of the thing. So a community where, for example, na course and palava they wake up in the morning, it means that Peking day, by the time it is 7, it gets some latest course them we don't invent in head. And one day we go area and the course you go begin beat them and ask who's I land that course day. Or they live in a community where all man at junction they smoke jamba. And if Nagal Peking they don't begin knocking ways just because they go na net for get water and a pump. So these are the communities you don't want to raise your kids in. So it's our responsibility. I mean, so if they say Peking and the future leaders them, we get a responsibility for raise good Peking them and put them out in the society. So they don't become a nuisance or a burden on all of us. This is the Epic Morning Show. This is a bitter truth, but parents have to swallow it and really, really work on parenting. These days, it's like say nobody don't get time now. The mama they come off for Gufena, the papa they come off for Gufena, that they can't even tend. They meet the Peking and don't basically do what they don't do for the rest of the day, and they are tired really to catch up. You have to make time and invest time in raising your kids, or you will be raising a burden for the society. When I will all get for be at that consequence day tomorrow. This is the Epic Morning Show.
Saying that them not in future picking them. Yeah, we take care of them, make una regret tomorrow picking them. Whether they good or bad, make una forget saying that we picking them. Yeah, remember saying that them not in future. That we picking them, make una maltreat them. That we take care of them, that we not throw away them. Make we not forbid them, make we educate them. That we not abuse them, that we encourage them. That we not refuse them, make we control them. Make we clothe them, feel for them and feed them. That we not trap them, that we take them. That we picking them, that we for mental them, picking for go school. That we left for use them as tool. For see picking when I go school, it painful if it is spent by you, man. For spent by you picking. Proud of you, man. For proud of you picking. Picking
Sitting at them now with future. Don't make them then now we are like a creatures. Begin them. Let we remember say that them not the future. Begin them. Let we take care of them. So good.
Cowbell powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you they give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
It's Epic Radio. So refreshing.
If you see begin I go tie for those say the beginning bread no butter.
Okay, so this morning we are going to talk about, of course, the November 26th coup attempt. Don't set a lot of things in motion, and one of those things is going to be the impact on the economy. And already before now, the economy was a bit challenging, difficult for a lot of people for make ends meet, things then be the skyrocket. So it just means now that problem could not get better anytime soon. December, for example, really a time when a lot of people are willing to spend because they have saved for the rest of the year. So people, they go out, some people go for vacations, etc., etc. I mean, you see, they come in as well and can spend some money within the economy. So December, I look like a thing and the boom, really. I mean, no matter how difficult things might be, people go out almost every other night. So the tourism and the entertainment sector really get the best of it. But this is going to be a dry December by the looks of it, because tourism, trade, and also aviation could be the hardest hit as a result of this failed attempted coup will be get on November 26. We are hearing of people who don't cancel their flights. Some investors are already getting cold feet, and those who are supposed to go out in the night here in Sierra Leone as well for go enjoy, they are being restricted by curfew. But even without curfew, the level of confidence in people for also go out and have fun this December is going to be at an all-time low. So all of this gets implication on our economy. So that's why we are having this conversation this morning. So stay with me. When we come next, I'm going to have a conversation with Justice Ganawa, with our economist, with IGR, Alphaba, one of the presidents of Drivers Union, because on the end already, this is bringing a strange relationship between them and then drivers them. Abikaim Kroma as well, one of the coordinator for Traders Union here in Sierra Leone. All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. Don't forget, do your business with B&B, because B&B Cash app is now very, very easy for you. Just go to the Android or Google Play Store. If you're an Android user, just go to the Google Play Store story. If you are an iPhone user as well, you get the Apple Store as well, where you go download the app. But that's not just the only app on market, because you can also be a B&B agent, which means you can cash money, do transactions, EDSA, and also cash code as well, where somebody go send money from abroad with the BNB POS, and all of this so easy for do now if you follow all the steps them once you download the app. All right, good morning, Mr. Kuroma.
Yeah, good morning.
Already, the November 26th attack, we see they get a lot of impact on our business. Specifically, you they deal with traders, them. How much this don't affect you now?
Of course, it don't affect you greatly because now, even the morning hours, we get the code don't clean, so we get traders them who they sell na morning by then don't go to by 2 o'clock morning time. For come meet up now, then of course they want to the they process them. It don't become affected big time. Now sometimes then they pay the transportation will for be like 50,000 for bundle. Where then they come up from them mile 6 them. They come up from Masheka for car with them process there and at of course. Now they cause then they pay more than that, triple for camp because 6 o'clock morning don't catch them now. Now by after 6, then go able to load them plus there for camp. So instead of for me pay 50,000, wouldn't be left under by 2 o'clock morning for meet up now 4 o'clock. Now then they pay 150,000 for camp with them.
Why didn't they pay that 3 times the cost?
What?
Now the same routes and they use.
Yes, why didn't they pay that one day? Normally, them motorcar then they're not the kind size so no more. Pass by then time then they wouldn't get their own schedule them for other business they wouldn't they take for go now the provinces. So for car with them, na Tongia, then you only left that time day from 2 o'clock by 4 they don't reach and then return back. But now then don't stop them, wouldn't they go now the provinces. So for car with them that time they the time wouldn't they can't take now the other people then for go now the provinces. That time they don't become boring for them. So therefore them prefer for charge the cost because then you loss more than the loss. And now when we watch at them, for we when then talk in terms of then kind of the happen our country, we they suffer past all the sector then. Because when you watch at them, we get people them who by 6 o'clock in the evening. Now they turn in the pool market for sale. Till by then 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, then go rest. Then I don't become affected. And we get a very big challenges. Then, for example, under this transportation still, especially the eastern parts of Freetown. Now, you can get me I believe on practical things them. Like you go now Eastern Police now from 5 o'clock for going at east. You go Calbaton, Waterloo, you go find them very difficult. Now bike will be they take you 15,000 leons from Eastern Police to Texaco. Now you pay 30,000, 40,000. Yesterday I even did it for go na Texaco. 1 per break this bike here around 7:30 they come to it. He say, Bodi, I'm picking. I want to left me in Texaco. He say, yes, 50,000. The pa big and say, I get 20,000 for the sake of God, dear. Nay, can me go. He say, no ready, it's no the pa. So at the end of the day, he say, if the pa ready, wona pa, ejebu pa, close to them 70 years now. He say, if you ready, for because of inner power, that kind of age, he go pay 30,000 loans. I don't see the part desperate for go. What he me do?
Age not age. For the one that would run transport,
yes.
Then concern with them get now that they run transport now at a shorter time because by 8:30 they for run park because we 9 o'clock curfew. And so it means they are making less money on the road that they were supposed to make. So perhaps then they come into the consideration when then they charge transportation.
Well, that one day, you know, some people can use something in the O2 can say, it use as elastic because some prices we know see if they go some size 15,000 because of the time frame, 20,000 you can show that kind of understanding. But if you are going to 50,000 loans, you know, no we watch at certain things anymore. But me, I believe on one thing. That's why I quoting Galatians 6:10. We say, whatever a man sows, so it shall be reaped. If you do good, now good will follow you. But to be frank enough, we as a trader, even when they say president will make a statement, a lot of we, 90% of we believe, say they talk part of this coffee in a sense, the time for come up or either, you understand, for pull on from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock because we suffer more. So, but will we not get that one there at all? And a lot of we people that already do business on it right now, then they find things very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Now, even the beginning for go school, they launch. Now in the under.
Okay, we can talk about that shortly because in the studio I've just been joined by Mohammed Conte, one of the National Education and Public Relations Officer for Drivers Union. Good morning, Mr. Conte.
Good morning, listeners. Good morning, Epic Radio.
So, I mean, traders and they accuse una say una drivers and they take advantage of this situation and they charge more now for transportation because of everything that is going on.
Well, this is a new thing to me because if traders then we are all not trade union then, and I believe say if they get anything of the such, I believe say at least they not get barrier for me, then give we a courtesy call and make we aware say yes, that's how things they go. But if it just happen like this, then to we now a strange thing because I don't feel say we get awareness of that. This not just a sudden bust out to we. So
una no say una drivers they charge more
at
for
all.
move traders then now.
At all, and not the traders no more the worker. Everybody the worker.
Now they do bulk of the worker really for move them goods them.
No, not to other people in the worker, even drivers themselves the worker, because also at all time, so take the parking with car to your boss, you get for worker. So transport business now, everybody business, not just traders.
Yeah, but you not deny the fact that una don't increase una transportation.
No, we're not aware of any increase because we own increments. We are the only people that we government to regulate price for this country. No other business. Trader they go buy I one buy, sell I one buy. Nobody they ask them. But driver today, any changes happen in transport. Now the only business in this country where government they regulate when they sit on a table, government pull a notice. When I say the Oakland Media House, you don't ever get a publication where they say today and so they go sell one cup press and so they go sell this. You can never get that in this country. The thing you have ever got in this country now, only transport, they will tell you say for move from this point to that point, that's also a cost. So nobody has been regulated in terms of price in this country except drivers. So we are the most obedient people in the country. We no more government they put price for this country. Nobody, no trader, no they put price for this country. Let's show me any price list so they don't ever publish it and so they tell them for sale. They sell how they want for sale. Driver no ever complain about that.
Okay, one of the complaint with drivers then get now is that they not they run full time because of the curfew. We mean say past 6 o'clock before they pull them into car, around 8:30 and then they fed for park. But master money not change it, then they get for pay to union. In fact, to the extent that yesterday we understand say Charlotte Street driver them been get some major differences with the union.
The effect of this situation where we're facing now in the country, not to one person. Every walks of life is affected. And it's not because government or the people that they make decisions for we in this country just feel for maker. Now, as a result of something where nobody nobody dream of, nobody think of. So if it's happened like that, I believe say we all get for adjust ourselves according to the prevailing circumstances, whilst we still appeal to government for let them consider an extension of the time, because we all know say this particular time now the 10 people they able for cover and deficit in terms of business. All over the world, business in December month, now the time when business they blossom, no matter how difficult it is. But these are the times when people they make differences in terms of business. All along the years, they wouldn't be done, they get deficits. So we only prevail for like it will change. It affects everybody. They affect how they sell cooking and nets. It affects some people, they're absolutely affected. They don't even get beginning. We better say we get some part of it. There are people like P0 who know say then a net the cow and fry and all that thing they sell and net. Then that totally then a 0.10. But I believe say they know they make them kind of tear away at least some of we drivers they make. So we they prevail to we drivers and for say Lord we try because the same people that will be they move 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 or 2. Then say they rush for go now within this same time. So it's like there is betterment on we own side as compared to people that we totally this thing among. So do you would talk to drivers and let them understand that for say not to we wish.
You talk about adjustment in terms of adjustment on our own part. How una get for adjust for make sure say okay una self play on our own role in all of this, and drivers they not take advantage of with desperation right now for charge we more money.
Yeah, charges when it come into price, I know it just come out from the drivers. We get a problem of availability and accessibility in terms of transport in this country, especially for women. Availability, when you look the ratio of transport and the people of Sierra Leone, now 7 to 1,000 people, 7 means of transport like a Puda now, Okada, whatever, but 7 of them to 1,000 people as compared to other countries like Ghana, we are 25 to 1,000 people. So the ratio of transport distribution for the people of this country is scarce. And in the midst of scarcity, especially in a state of emergency or a moment like this, it will be worse. Sometimes also driver they say, pay me this. The people necessarily negotiate that. You say can attest to that. In a situation where you know say you get for go certain distance, then you don't see say the time where you for take for go they go difficult. You can tell driver it is obvious that passenger they can suggest price. Driver can go so sell for 10,000 against
because that driver they force it don't make style for do the normal routes for the normal money. That's just the logic how it can happen.
Well, it's not always that making style because instead they look the distance we get for cover and the time we get for camp park. At times, now the passenger they induce them for like he will take that kind of risk.
Because instead it don't encourage that inducement there.
You know we will look at that way.
Normally, if I snap na Charlotte Street, I go Wilberforce, I know how much I for pay. But if the driver come and say, I know they go, then we are now forced as passengers for induce them for make it go.
Well, then a different negotiation, and because you don't categorically say you know they go, and you don't know the reason why making it go. It might be saying a fatigue.
Yeah, but if you pay more, they go.
Well, now you know, say way you don't induce somebody, induction gets something where they do to somebody. Like most time when they even see footballers and they get a regular pay, you can hear somebody can talk say, well, this particular match if una winner, in exception to una normal pay we don't sign contract for, we go give una one motoka, we give una $2,000, and we can see how it can happen when you come into the field of play.
All right, that's an interesting analogy. Yeah. But let me come to you, Akim. You are the National Coordinator for Traders Council, and the drivers, and they say they are not charging anything extra for traders that would cow and goods them at a time like this.
But then they charge big time. You know, in some cases, we really talk for sweet people. Now talk go find for we for make Sierra Leone. Now I make in my quotation, I tell you, see in Galatians 6, God say, whatever a man so shall be given. If you do good, now good go follow you. Do bad, now bad go follow you. First and foremost, on the charges of driver, even the eastern part of Sierra Leone, wouldn't they find things very, very difficult. The western will say yes, minimize small, but the eastern part, very difficult. Now, the route, if you come out, like for example, Waterloo, you can direct now Bombay, now then in last station. Now, if you Waterloo Motuka they come out, then they stop now at Ferry Junction.
So, yes, need for take from Ferry Junction and Cambo.
Yes. Then, of course, you see the Motuka and the canal. The Motuka they come out, like for example, Calbaton. Then say they stop now Upcon for take people there. Even the bus them. Where this rush hour, they all the stop now up gone. Now they then return. They can't turn a client town, come up. We then supposed to come as far as PZ for can collect people there. Now if you don't get it, then they tell you say, now from here now you the stop can inside, and then the apprentice go team up now the month. And they collect that money there. We the apprentice remember the motka they go Waterloo. The apprentice the team up now the month. Now Calbaton now last station now they will go. Now Calbaton will go the team up so pay before you can inside. Then don't pay. You don't come inside. Where he can't stop Calbaton. All man drop. Then he call back. He say, I dey go now Waterloo. Can you imagine? So what you say? You don't pay double. Sometimes they pay triple to the amount to they go. That people then they find it very difficult. I feel that what my brother they say, they not only trade at the normal. In Sierra Leone, first and foremost,
is this something we don't bring to the notice?
They are aware of that. I feel that what the president was not a alphabet. You understand? They're aware of that thing and they hold on the talk all along. Then they take advantage of situation. Then many times the trade sector, we are the largest sector now, the Republic of Sierra Leone, the informal, because we are 95%. Forget about it. Una driver no get losses. Why I say driver no get losses?
But, I mean, petrol scarce right now, so then they pay extra for the petrol.
Well, now show you how they no get losses. We the reader in this way. Now the driver don't know say this fuel is scarce one. Now 30,000 no say for liter, but the scarcity of getting this fuel sometimes they say 35 or 40. It gets me clear. It don't buy. That person, that passenger, would they car on board that vehicle? Now to they pull all that money there, all that money there. So the same amount when I talk say the drivers, then they lost. They not get losses. So now we the passenger then they pull. So side where you for pay 5,000, you are paying now 15,000.
And so 10, for Una as well, Una as trader as well, Una your accusation is that when Una don't pay a lot in transportation, all that costs there, Una want pull up one product we Una the sell and give.
Well, it's not easy for we. Right now, they tell you for free, you believe it or not, the business is very difficult. Right now, say a lot of traders will come and pull a market today, forget sell the rest of the day. Sometimes you don't go pull over 10, 20 million business. What you able sell 50,000? What you able sell 150,000? So they can their business they don't display and on. At the end of the day, no, they get no business. Right now, things are very difficult for we the traders them. Things are very, very difficult. Sales not the right now. Now more of decoration the right now. Because people are buying things and nothing for it no more. But now thing for where house, this and that we define a very difficult.
Mr. Conte, I mean, your thoughts about some of the points and way they make about the halfway owner drivers that they run, taking advantage of the current situation we're in.
Well, this issue of halfway, not to today talk. I believe say the drivers get people the way they regulate them within the streets. I believe say the most regulated people are drivers. Trade are the only obligation we get. We don't go buy goods until passing and city council get business. Now only drivers get two sets of people where they regulate them. Each of the junction, like from Bombay, also they take off from Waterloo. From Bombay to Party Street Junction, you get a set of police ready. From Party Street Junction to Savage Square, you get a set of police ready. When are less than 100 meters.
But they all allow una for run halfway.
No, they don't allow we because then they do their job. Our big boss could go turn our up gun. If they look at up gun, if boss they go terminate now up gun, then it's quite impossible. If they see and say this is completely abysmal. It's not possible for the boss go turn up gun. We say a chunk of police, then they look Ross Road very close to that. It's quite impossible. Okay, Klein Town, it is. Klein Town, it is quite impossible.
Then they go turn at Klein Town and come on.
No, people and the way they regulate them. If you boss turn at Klein Town, maybe something happen along the way because the container there along that Savage car where they come out water. You know, say this Russian wife. Police know say mean there is problem there. And now they turn there for like a come back. And they turn there for like divert the route and take Kisi road if there is a problem along this. So if you see how they turn, you just team up outside, you look and almost say this, you don't turn, you don't return back. That is a wrong analogy, wrong conclusion I want because you for make sure say you follow the motor car, you see if they go townward or if they go back eastward. If problem on the way, police can divert you. Maybe in a diversion from the police officers.
Always in a diversion.
No, and it cannot be always because if not so it be always, the clamor for don't be louder than this. Not this always. You know, for even come up from one sector like the traders. You know, when they talk about business, everybody they lost.
The reason why this is important because trade and transport combined, depending on how we treat ourselves, it affects we as the final consumers.
We combine, but now we always they bear the burden for them because why make now we bear the burden? Now trader they go. If a plant buy junks bill 2 million, if you meet them 5 million, 6 million, they always buy them because they're in trade. You don't ever change price in how they buy them. But when you drive and we don't use for carry and go for 10,000, if you tell them say 12,000, the question they ask you, how you want to go sell it now? And you can't put some more 12,000 by the bill. Now you they go ask them, why you not ask the person we go buy to a shop? Else in business. Some man don't begin buy business for over 20 years. The price will be they buy every year they increase, but you know how they sell it. You know they ask him come be trader, how you want to go sell out. The day driver they tell us say add 2,000 by this morning. We only buy. We say they buy from traders. Tire na from trader they buy them. Spare parts na from trader they buy them. Fuel na from traders they buy. You know how many things they buy for make motor car work for day. When you don't go buy you load, you don't carry, you don't come. You know one time buy you get. We get monotonous buying. Continuous buying every day they buy tears and wares you they buy you they meet the service man who stay go service your business. So we get a lot of engagement with people who they contribute to the functioning of your business far different from trader. I don't go buy me load, I don't pass custom, I don't carry it. It's finished. Driver, they pass the same custom way trader they pass. You they go through all that, you they pass SLRS, driver the license, the motorcar back the license, police in the street, road safety world in the street. You they see them like a whole barracks in a junction, 100 meters off from each junction. That kind of regulation, the trader, if they get and they only pack their business. And we get one of the most risky investment, 200-300 million in the whole business, where it collapse, it don't do. Where this COVID come, the social safety net, who that they cater for, now for trader they cater, they ever consider driver. People are not even thinking that we are taking a risk in our own business. The most difficult risk in the business of Sierra Leone, the most risky business in Sierra Leone, not transport. 500 million put up a motor, they crash, no subsidy, no nothing. Nobody know they give you, that's why they left by you. Now individual involvement. If they compare that to business where they go by, that kind of crash, the trader know they get them. We they lost 500 million in a single day. Trader they get them. Not just city council now, they all they romanticize you and self now the street say. We now all they make things in common. But you they see traffic code in Timap. The same crime or traffic code they issue ticket for. Now the same crime police back they only for. How many traders they in jail? Who set up business they only suffer behind bars in this country when a legal hustler more than drivers? Traders and get that kind of consequence. But I beg Bodu a lot take easy. Fast month they can't just stop. What in trader do? Pepper all them they sell in the south. But if they preach about Galatians or whatever quotation they make, I believe a trader they design because right. They talk pepper with other thing. They mix pepper with other thing. They mix palm with other thing. They do things that were totally immoral in terms of business. A plenty the gospel it fits in the traders and the sector than in the transport sector.
Okay,
I'm glad that you are a very good preacher.
Don't worry, I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Akim, for let you also make your points. This is the Epic Morning Show. We are digging through how much the economic consequences of everything will happen on November 26 and how much it will affect we all as people who are also invested in the economy. Stay with us. This is the Epic Morning Show. I'll be right back after this break.
So creamy, so good.
Cowbell powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you they give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077-250025 or 099-250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell,
it's Epic Radio, so refreshing.
Orange, we big symbols we customizing freedom. Now we glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits your lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wangling. It no matter if you not posting we like long talk or posting we like for browse boku. You there for you. But tap all this, you get to run number SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the magic and this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange.
Do you want to be your own boss? Or do you want to add more services to your business? Then look no further, because BNB is here for you.
What do you mean?
With BNB, you can now make money with just your smartphone. With the new revolutionary app, BNB POS, you can do remittance, bill payments, ETSA airtime top-up, and many more. All this from your smartphone, anywhere you want.
This sounds great.
That is not just all. The app also features real-time agent rebalancing and reconciliation.
Oh wow! But how can I get a BNB POS and start making my own money?
It's so simple. You can download the application on App Store or Google Play Store. Just search for BNB POS and download. Then call our customer service on 072-500-000, and within a short period of time, our agent will help you for the onboarding process.
Wow! No time to waste. Let me do this right away.
Oh yes. Start making money today from anywhere in Sierra Leone. For more inquiries, Contact our customer service on 072 500 000. With BNB POS, you shop now in pocket.
It's your station. Anywhere, anytime. Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing.
Melanin popping. Obera. You see where baby dope. So boy sweet na money killer.
I left you Pankole. Life is not only for the rich, but we were wise and sabi fend good thing.
But tell me more.
If you see me body, they smooth and glow so. Now the kind body and hair products where are they used? Share and more beauty products. Now the best in town ever.
Gist me.
Share and more body butter. Where they come in different flavors.
Share and more African black soap. Where they make your skin not dry, smooth and glow.
Share and more black soap, liquid black soap, scented black soap, natural body scrub, herbal hair balm, night serum. We even get products them where they help you for aging. Member say all them products here certified by Natural Beauty Cosmetician. You can contact them na 16 Aberdeen Ferry Road or call them na 079 685786. Email them na dalandamasali2@gmail.com.
Share and more beauty products. Best quality for best price. Member say this na salon made products. Support your local content.
It's Epic Radio. So refreshing.
Alright, welcome back. This is Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Also live on Choice FM in the center of Freetown. If you just journey 808 from City O'Clock here in Freetown. And on the line now we get Justice Ganawa, economist working with IGR. Good morning, Mr. Ganawa.
Good morning, Jawad.
So normally in December, consumers then can really be willing for spend a lot on leisure and entertainment. With everything going on now, how much you feel to say that nigga for impact the spending behavior of everybody?
So basically, as you don't introduce the concept, anytime they say festive period, not just salon, all over the world, consumption will increase significantly because so many people save for the festive season. So with this kind of way they happen to now in the country, I don't get figure now because we the commission is studied today for able to know the figures then. But normally programs same way consumption for the like carnivals, other activities, they don't cancel, people know they move that kind of way. So all anything and they show say the level of which people consume this period they are really don't drop significantly. Because movements I want to really create consumption. So if people know they move, when they say curfew 9 by 7, all man they rush for gonna host. So the entertainment industry and the hospitality industry at this particular point in time, I'm not sure say they may get up to 50% of waiting and plans get because these are places when are during the night hours consumption always the high compared to during the day. So I think now we take on now and then.
And I remember back during the COVID, the hospitality sector was one of the worst hits, given that a lot of people not been to go out because of all the restrictions and people not even feel safe for go out at the time. We could be having a similar episode repeating itself all over again, and all of that projection where perhaps government be don't make for get some money from tourism perhaps will now need to be revised because we are going to make less money from it.
Yeah, sure. Let's just take a look at the people already camp salon. You know, the name of within happen so nothing way anybody we no security issues not go on for camp like country like salon at this particular point in time. We get so many flights and we don't cancel. Now they alone when people in camp na the country, they get triple effect in terms of consumption. So one, the sea coach or the sea bar, the transportation of people and for come even at the lunge, and even the airport taxing in the pay, all now they don't go off government form of revenue that they get now. And other people are come, most of them can now hotels them. Now them hotels and they get them passengers and them customers there because of what's happen at the country. So in terms of for me this is even scary than COVID. The reason why I make me say this scary than COVID, this is not just about salon now, it's about every other person who get business for can do salon. In terms of even investment. If you don't plan 3-4 months ago, so you want to work out investment at salon like $1 million, there is no way you go count at this country at this particular point in time because say the country politically unstable and none in our one the motivation and for any sober-minded investor we can any country. So in terms of looking at the impact, I think the impact they run right across every other individual, not just the ordinary citizens them, from the states in terms of revenue then they mobilize and in terms of even the people who do business. And the people who they suffer the more at the end who they do business, like the hospitality and the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I know so many programs so they don't cancel now simply because of this. And then they increase consumption. So if you go to brewery, Mega Cola, those companies producing, I'm telling you they are at the suffering end at this particular point in time. Simply because people don't buy much of what they produce now. People remember about the insecurity. You get Boku prisoners there where they say hardcore criminals over 800 within that. So even with all things here, it will make people scared for common. And when you know common, your consumption will be limited to your normal consumption we plan get during off festive period.
And at some point, when we deal with COVID, it got to a point because of all the restrictions, government consider subsidy for the hospitality sector, for the trade sector. Is that a realistic option that government could think of as well? I mean, given everything that is going on now.
Yeah, because like this a negative externality, now shockwave really serious on the hospitality industry. I think government at this point in time for begin they don't know.
You have 1 minute.
Continue like this. And what thing can make an worse now with the coffee. If you make coffee 9, say all and things there. So government need now for sit down now at the round table and see what are the impact in terms of figures, what are the impacts in terms of the welfare of the business system. Because people in the hospitality industry, as you mentioned, they always get problems with any small shake up in the country. So I think the government need for sit down and watch. Then people are able for maintain and staff them because it's a period that can make a lot of savings so they can keep them going in the first quarter of the next year. Because if you never make that kind of savings, they means they're going to lay off people, and if they say they lay off people, they come back for increase on unemployment. It's already way not a good one for the country. So I think government get a responsibility not just for look at this, the coffee and all the things that needs to be looked at seriously before they would go to the middle of even.
Thank you very much for talking to us, Ibrahim Justice Ganawa. Just with a giwi, in your thoughts on the economic, on the general economic impact this could have on the country with everything going on now. But I know, say Akim, you get a lot of response for make to some of the things that we Mr. Concept they make. He say in terms of vulnerability, then the drivers they're more vulnerable than owner as traders.
That side we just talk so they tell us we get more because we get more people. And when you watch at I talk about the ECT, the emergency cash transfer, you get 3 sectors that make you understand today. You see a trader the no more than give. And inside the trade safe, you not even reach 1%. Yeah, they tell you now, you not even reach 1%.
But drivers were not considered.
Yeah. Now watch. There are some drivers that have been considered. How they come? They say tourism. We get under the tourism, we get labor. You understand? And drivers then they inside labor big time. Boku of them they inside labor. Will they even get panda money the way they talk so? So, but then 3 sectors there, you see say where they talk about economy. We are the mover and shaker of the economy. We see trader then losses. You know what we don't lost now? We don't lost over billions of loans, millions of dollars presently. Now, like how my brother does say no more. I tell you for free. Now, a lot of them hotel there, then guest house and others, then club. These are all business. They one there, they take a lot of people them. And during this December, then they make a lot of money for maintain and staff them. Now, if they're not able to make money this December, trust me, life, then get for labor, coup people them out of that. A lot of people they get for lost job. Because if you don't go get 30 people them, one no say, they make this kind of money.
And normally, yes, for December, so they can even hire
extra people them. So I know say they make this kind of money. Though at the end of the day, I don't make this kind of money. So I get for put people in down. it just feel like the COVID-19 or Ebola time. You see, say a lot of business then collapse. Some man they up to now, and not stand again. Then them them. So if this don't come again, we see say the business people and they suffer big time. I say they need get the business people them.
How you go want, for example, let the drivers them reason into now, let them help una in una predicament una day.
One,
because themselves they go through their own.
Yes, one. Me, the first year they call upon, the government says for because of the time frame. Where you go now, although me boy they deny certain side because I know area where they. But me I like practical something. Oh. You understand? In a sense, una says a journalist, una go inside camera. Now una up go next see the boss and pack the even 10. By then 6, 7 and they pack the. Instead of can't take PZ, they know they can PZ again. No. Then pack the. Put them pack so. Now up gone back. They all they go all road. The boss in they go Calbato. Can you imagine? Now they then they turn so we say clients out then they turn they. I like some to so Allah say money are dealing out follow me allow. Money are dealing follow there. Nobody know able bend in on direction. God in on direction. Nobody know able bend am. So something and they no we say and not talk will go sweet. Talk will go fine for we all na Sierra Leone. Then na just you say go there now. Eastern police team up there now from 5 o'clock. Now you see how trader then they suffer. How driver then they come, then they tell you say if you don't see now the motuka a right or Calbaton. If they tell you say at the stop set. Now get the motuka at that time. And mind you, when you talk about the economy, the trade sector now we are the mover and shaker of this economy of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We want grand dues and taxes the way they pay per day. You can't compare to the driver. Never. You can't compare. We have trade monitors. If you don't understand the dynamic of the trade sector, you know, the trade sector is bigger than the drivers.
I'm not sure they don't contest say them big personnel. They just they also highlight their own importance as well for make sure because now then they move everybody. They also they really just
it just like what we can say the Mrs. and Master. Then now the
missus.
Then now the man them. We now the woman them. And we the woman them. Now we get what tell you say, there wire now you picking this. No man can tell you picking. But the woman. Okay. Tell us say this now.
Mr. Conte, your thoughts.
Yes. Well, you might not simplify it in they say we not the man them. Indeed we not the man them. When they talk about shakers and movers, you know, we own business na locomotion. So if you talk about movers, I believe say traders therefore let we move from one place to another with your business. Now we they move una. Now we they work out on a good state. So we are the movers there now. If you claim for say we are the movers and the shakers, then who are the movers? We
of
see
the economy.
Of the economy. We say our economy will they move. Because that business will they can go. Now for let reach the consumer in point usa they get access to them. So we are the movers. So we not forget about move. We not remove them from our own quotations. We are the movers. We all, as you say, we all are composites. Now like composite demand. The one not able for work without the other. Just like fuel and motorcar. Like you get brand new motorcar. If you not get fuel, you not going to work out. So we see say we know they survive without una. Una self know they survive without we. The problem when we get, I know the challenge say una no get una own problems. But we own problems the way we get, the way the state focus on we. Believe me, not focus on on traders.
Currently, with everything going on now, I mean, following that failed attempted coup, what if you say government for able to do for make sure say then ease una burden?
The burden not so we don't advocate specifically of drivers the burden because we drivers we are a family of all other walks of life. We women and our trader them. We other relatives and our traders them. We other relatives and our workers them. All walks of life will get people in this. So we the advocate generically for everybody. Let government consider everybody in situation at this time. Let ease the time. Let it go be suitable because if it is good for people, if the bars, the restaurants, the other places in the blossom, definitely the transport sector will blossom. So for advocate for let it ease for we young convenience without considering other people and when they make business become more successful, there's like we are not doing good to ourselves. Like waiting me and the analysts will talk just now. Those places people are not going there by foot. Then they hire motorcar. Some man can even say, well, they hire this taxi here for like Kemi. Would that a good news? We get a hotel taxi them. With their own business, when they make purely now for now hire them, they hire them. Yes, they know they hire them. So until one green gets to the hire, so until inside 1 week or 2 weeks when they work out, $9 in the pay them. So if all their side and they get problem, then definitely we say they're in trouble. So we advocate for all businesses, all walks of life. Let government consider say this time at the time this so they recover some of the areas that will be don't lose a lot. And like we rather say the situation is really, really dangerous for we all now. So we ask that government will reconsider this. And therefore we brothers them, this man is not too far from you. This man the opposite Texaco. Right now office opposite Saturday. Me as I be this man tell side the ledon. But if you get like this, if we able to meet we it we say una bobo dey misbehave.
We feel normal like say una traders and una drivers una all they combine.
We no able avoid
and then una the combine and then una the punish we. Would they go by I mean at a higher cost una then una said the charge we overtime.
No, we know they combine for do bad. Nobody know they pull a market na do for let not sell. One of the most difficult thing. You know, whoever knows a business hat, except you pull out for a whole day, no sell.
Let me give you an analogy. Me they live na Ogu farm, and on the day where this happened, Sunday, no market's not been there. That very Sunday, the very few people we pull and pepper na do. They don't begin to sell at 3 times more than the actual price. Just taking advantage of that situation, they will happen.
Well, it's not taking advantage in any scarcity, in any means of scarcity. The risk we then take. Now that risk, you know, say for any risk, you get a price. How you they take risk now, so then they determine the price. Even if na allowance they give, they determine by the risk. That Sunday was a day when everybody was asked to sit down without preparation. For say Sunday will not get for come out. For say la buy and keep. Then people and the way they take advantage of them thing and they against business people. In terms of any instability in this country, that they suffer. Now transport and business they suffer. You will see people in the rush purpose in business and vandalize and impoverish you for less than 24 hours. They go patter you in screen them, knock this, do everything. That's why they left. Subsidy no the panel. So the one way they take the risk for cross the Red Sea.
So na risk allowance will be the pay.
It will take the chances for
all right. Let's hear from the public here 0799949993. Good morning.
Good morning, MJ.
Yes, name also I call you from.
Johnny.
Johnny, welcome.
A situation of two evils, drivers and traders. Which is the lesser evil? Let me tell you, reflecting your buying back. Late Tijam Kaba, blessed memory. He make a very nice arrangement for drivers union in this country. He buy motorcar for them trucks. Why he buy that? Now for make them raise fund, create a loan scheme to drivers in situations of shock. Like this petrol and talk so. Drivers union supposed to forget the petrol station. All them talks them, where they run, was to raise funds for them, then get resources for make them go able for improvise so that they could keep the commerce and business lubricating.
All right.
You know?
Thank you.
But they never did it. It was all in corruption and confusion.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here, 0799949993. Of course, later I'll get them as well, go come and respond to some of those concerns you're raising. Good morning. Mr. Suleiman, you're welcome.
I tell you, thank you for your program, the way you do. And you two guys then, I don't know who's the defend in your area. The one day for the driver, I don't think say it answer the people, the ordinary poor man. It defend in your area for what you not supposed to do. Because, you know, sometimes the way they call in a them program, yeah, you get for soft in your mind for me you talk what in people they go hear you and understand you. But if you they say no more what you want and what in the vengeance language way they use, send them to government because then they make them lost here, not to the ordinary man. I tell you, thank you, brother.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here, 0799949993. Let's hear your thoughts on the conversation we get here about the. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Name also I call you from.
Amina Usman, people from a call from follow.
Usman, just speak a bit louder for we.
All right. Don't let you know more. Then two people in the almost is there for defending himself, just like what the scholar they say. Now the driver is there for and defend the own side. Don't see the seniors themselves is there for defend the own side. And when you look go to market, and then nowadays, and the prices that we be say, you know, support for go up. The traders, they don't put the price up. We anyway that pepper, they be selling now 15,000 for cup. We they be selling 4,000, 5,000. Why don't they for apple? Don't the drivers them back? When they know now for sales and coffee, and don't late. Just according to they say, the same time when they turn around up gun, they didn't stop there. They turn back to Eastern police. Don't the police the way they know say a traffic warning them because they know say for the day they don't give them money. As long as they don't give them pocket money for the day, they no one know for the drivers and give for control whether this motor car for go down or no. We say they feel for stop now they didn't stop. They don't get no way for control with them. So the most corruption, the police the way they did at traffic side and they now they more therefore pay attention to.
Thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Let's hear from more people here. 079994993, and let's hear your thoughts on this very, very important subject. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Carl.
Carl, thank you very much, my brother. The coach all, the two panelists, yes, when they look, they represent the institution, the driver senior and the trader. But my brother, sometimes Mr. Jawad, them people here, then they kind of media. Now, what see them want, then they say. I believe they all what see them they talk, not to what see the masses they suffer. My brother, from that day, the 26th of this month, what that problem happened. So me God, when he take motor car front, then go tell it in a 15,000. He no get her, he no they go. You know, sometimes no talk what see they reflect to the ordinary man. That man no get that money for pay transport for buy fare. He no worry. Now for we there for the talk. The ordinary man did say that money will not able to get that 20,000. My brother, this country all round. So me God, nobody know they represent the ordinary man. Represent themselves. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Carl. Let me hear from more people here. 3 more calls and then I'll come back to me guess them here. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm John from John Street.
Welcome, John.
Yeah, then two representative them, yeah. Do ya we the big them. Una not did for talk who is more important than the other. Una all now mover and shaker of this economy. We are here because now we they feel the pinch. Waiting we go do for the driver no go put in price down we no go put in price up we government see no for put up. Then you trader do your way you go buy your property. How for minimize the price we we the final consumer go benefit. But to Mr. Driver representative, it is criminal for say you know aware say they know they do halfway. That's let we get frank talk, let we be honest to ourselves.
All right.
Don't shift the problem, but fix the problem. Please.
Thank you very much, John. All right, 2 more calls, 79994993. Let's hear from you guys out there. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, Bumper, go on.
Yeah. Jawad, you see this issue about the traders them and the transport people them, the ministry them, they just get problem. They know they work collaboratively. Because we not get number one price harmonization. You see what they happen. And it's not good for we nation. The ministry then just left the young people and say, not to say for pay. Because regulation for day. If the ministry for put in place, their institution don't go work well. Like in the area of the drivers then. Halfway then they, if we bother not they talk to, let we talk to halfway then they. But waiting them for try for tell we say, una give we una hotline. If you look at any vehicle, when outside call we let we trace them vehicle and they. But you know they be halfway then they. And it's about syndicate. You just like the traffic police them they connect with the drivers, the way can wait you don't no more. It turn it go. And how we feel say we all go try for make meaningful contribution for help this issue. But this curfew, Jawad, it don't create problem for we. And the panic for we visit them because this is not a state of emergency. Don't pass 7 days now. Who's how will they go?
Let me hear from one more person here, 079994993, and then I'll come back to me, guess them here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Name was I call from?
from Solution Center. This is Apresoluku.
You're welcome, sir.
My brother, I tell you, thank you for this program, yeah. Are they in a Solution Center? Are they really waiting? I say, are they telling people, yeah? The time now, this time around, a solution. Who side would you go? Now, therefore, they make their blame games there. I mean, important, I mean, not this, I mean, not important.
Hello.
Load per motor car, we know they buy on a good set. You understand? So, but this issue now, we say, waiting at the thing now. Would sacrifice what for do for this country? This country, I move. Who side would they? Now, the sacrifice. But some of now the sacrifice are not ready for two. Let us sacrifice, let the country move. Now the only solution for this country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So would I hear from the callers them? Your thoughts on some of the concerns and with the callers then raise?
Yeah. One part the big thing them were glad for ask say the ministry for the move. I go say thanks and praise from the Ministry of Trade and Industry because on Sunday when this thing happened, by Monday the Honorable Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry Madam Wuri be in Canada, and we go right around at the market them for go and talk to business people and for pull them businesses and let them display them businesses
for pull and one.
Yes.
For them oversell. I mean the
no,
price.
No, the price remains the same. No, it not remain
the same.
Now I tell you one thing, Jawad. Now you understand something now. Now, for example, if I buy this thing 10,000 euros, automatically I don't pay the transportation 5,000 euros. It don't go total of 15,000 euros. So that money they all I check what I don't spend for that thing before I get that kind of price.
We still not justify why, for example, pepper we go get 15,000 for
no, well that pepper they 15,000 for cup. At that time the price what you they pay for Canada and I had in the bar Waterloo.
Yeah, but
they get
it still no mean say the price for go 300% increment.
No, it know they happen so. Now I tell you, some people can talk no more one way or the other. Say just one say it go 3% increment. No, me I say no to it. Because we say they go right round and we get all chairman Charlie the right round. And we be go right round with the ministers and SSF for pass around for CCS. We go and talk to people them. And then they would that kind same price with them plant sell and people in the sell. But let me tell you, with that same price things are very difficult. What in be happen self now the eastern part, the police them being they load per motorcar with them talk say, una not for do business that Sunday morning. Una not for anyone would they get arrest. They get me? On that, make a lot of traders begin run away, especially at that party area. They begin run away, they go inside. So therefore, they want the way they carry the paper. Now, we can enable meet them with and I can't kick out them paper and they for cancel. Sometimes the bag is supposed to buy 1 million loans. If they don't begin selling you the bag 1,700,000, 1,500,000 because they don't know say now this kind of thing done for them. You understand? And then they charge them that kind of way they for come inside.
It goes back to the same point, say, all they take advantage of the situation.
No, of course, we know they take advantage of this situation. Now we the lost pass all. Because when you put your price up, trust me, life, you know they get sell. And when you know get sell, then thing and then a perishable goods, send the poil. When they poil, they lost 6 million. So it better you sell, you get a small amount, go be fine for you. And of course, you say bravo to the Ministry of Trade. Then we come out in full number where we go right down at the market here on Monday. And we get again something there where we talk about the sustainable solution. Also, we will get a meeting on the 2nd of August 2023. I believe say a lot of people and they right now trade and they aim for something where we don't even discuss here on the Victoria Park. Where we don't get now, say yes, the leadership will be all right. Remember from the second, where they say no go sit down with
we'll come to that. I mean, but generally, how do we move from the current difficulties that we will not only get? What you want to feel the government for do for help?
No, we they see government gets your own dynamic for do things, but the time frame a day really long 9 o'clock. So we want to revisit that particular one day. If now for we as a trader. Then send around then 12 self, it will be fine for we small. So even the one that will sell and net self will come by 7. Within that 2 hours, 30 minutes, then we're able to get small thing, we then we're able to sustain the family. But now things are very, very difficult for traders them presently.
Drivers.
Yeah, of course, we tell the callers and thank you. We know say always the blame day on the drivers. And we know why make always
sometimes justifiably so.
Yeah, why make the blame day on we. We don't try for magnify the importance in this country, but it is actually the fact that we role a very, very much important, and because of the importance, it's so delicate that for anything happen at the transport sector, it just seems like possible wear white clothes. A single spot on that white clothes, it show far and clear. We know they try for play down the blame. We know say if we know they in action, then definitely we know we get blame. But since we're in action, we get for accept the blame, because our true blame say we're able for adjust we shortcomings them. But actually we don't get any formal complaint of that. And like as I tell you, all the roads say we motor car in the plan.
On need formal complaint for let people and tell us say halfway day.
No, like we somebody they talk say we no say we drivers and we they operate in our streets. Every 100 meters, 100 or 150 meters, you get police and road safety cops now. All their intersections.
Where they don't connive with.
No, we know they work in connivance with anybody for do that kind of thing. The money they work not do, they will go take a go give person. Now driver they complain so master money.
So are you saying drivers are not they give money to police for make them left and let them do waiting they want on the street?
Well, saying for give money to police, it might be saying that you relative with police, you can get money. I don't go overtly say they give police, because police now a family member.
Because we don't
hear brother, now a friend. But you know they get money for like it do bad.
Not true. We don't hear police. I mean we don't hear drivers.
If me brother na police, me na driver, I get for get money.
Not true. We don't hear keke. I mean poda and everybody as well. Basically we on the road where they say we have to book. And because with the book, with police officers them or traffic warden them, it means say we get for pull that cost somewhere.
We're booking na relative term, because you can book flight tickets, you can book you for say okay this particular problem where you get okay I don't book you for say
this na problem where una drivers they complain about and una as a union for take very very seriously.
Well, not for even complain but and for no say if na money they give. According to the Anti-Corruption Act, you they give or you they receive, now they commit crime. So if they don't claim say then they give money, then definitely they're on the wrong side. But the booking, you get certain things and they can book it for say okay, we don't make notice say you get social problem, maybe park lights, you know say na filament you don't cut.
Now that make they can do booking.
They can book booking doesn't mean say na transfer money. You can be booked that ABC 1 2 3. You get social problem, book you.
Okay.
That's booking
Go on.
at the other time. When I show you card safe now, feel you have been booked. You're not meeting a money they give, per se. So now I brought time, so I know they deny booking, but the context that they give money, me I know aware of, because I'm not going to be aware of something which is a crime to the states. I'm not going to even care talk about that. I know they in that capacity for talk about it. If then they do them, then they are on the wrong side. So me not aware of that at all. So what we try for say, let we drivers are aware saying that we people that we deserve, and this work we they do, we know the challenges they will get. People they not even talk of a challenge. The spare parts all the kind of this country now are not good. It's substandard. It's as if there is no standard bureau. That day we had for talk about the type of oil sensor they come. If you check the viscosity of that particular oil, it's not good for the lifelong of the engine. All of that they in that vulnerable. All the traders that they do with our day, we will not complain. We will boku now. So it's so much for we. Let people that know say for investment transport is very, very more difficult. But for now, we want to allay the fear of people and back a bit. Today, the 50 buses, they will go pull them from Wataki, then they come. I believe say with them 50 buses, then they, until a private company, they can run them now. Let themselves see, waiting the private individuals them. We don't constitute 85% of the transport need of these people of this country. Where people and they always cry out. Where government will get a whole ministry of transport, they will provide up to 20% of transport needs of people in this country. In fact, they provide motor they run town service. You know, see government motor they run town service. All government motor they don't carry this country. Now intercity they run, they come where I go apply for run that town service. Anybody who know mechanic. When they stop, break, start, then short distance, and they damage the motor car so fast and so quick. When a private people in the do with their own money, with their own sweat and blood, we subsidy in all the BNM. But still people they look at and say it is what's a
now business not run.
Now business they run, but the business get challenges. We get people that way be say the day after we 24 hours. 1 gram business when a transport, you get 2 people that referee or they ref the game. You get road safety cops, they referee. You get other people from different ministry. At times, if you tell the road safety cops, say, hey, police, say no, that's not your own functionality. That they mean my own functionality now they apply.
All right.
So you see, so they talk to members and we are long not take advantage of situation. And for any time somebody gets an issue with them people and we office then at Texaco. But we believe say waiting drivers.
Somebody they ask if una go give a hotline where anytime one of any driver run halfway, somebody go call una and say, this is the proof you need.
When me online, I know the hottest line, so I can give me online.
Okay.
Because I mean the education.
And I'm sure you get forget, but who calls there? What's the number?
Yes, the number I will give 031 107748. Then 075 086 943.
Okay, just repeat that one more time.
For QCell na 031 107748. For Orange na 075 086 943.
All right. Thank you very much for being here with us this morning. Mohammed Conte, National Education and Public Relations Officer for Drivers Union. And as well, we don't get Abdullah Kim Kroma, spokesman and National Coordinator for Traders Council here in Sierra Leone. This is the Epic Morning Show. When we come next, the NRA boss have been sacked 4 months after he took his office. He took that particular job day. But there is also another scandal which involves NRA and EcoBank. We will dig into all of that here this morning. This is the Epic Morning Show.
I said I fight back with a stone at the back seat. The city can't say money not complete, so but I made it succeed. I said don't top here, I've got all left here.
Well, luck you the man on the cash shot cost by drop cuts. Today master money for commods.
Go me na poda driver. I mean moto Canada I dey survive ya. But some blue me no want you balaba. I mean moto Canada I dey survive ya. Can let me go me na taxi driver. I mean moto Canada I dey survive ya. Passenger can me no want you balaba. I mean moto Canada I dey survive ya. Can let me go to the eastern party. Can let me go to the central party. Can let me go to the western party. Come make me go.
This is how they go to all let drive and a salon. You get fun, no say this music now you own. All the money come, you don't go suffer you bone. But make no more, you able to take care of your home. But then cut up blue, they pass, they can fly. If them for number, you no go do and say you die. So Mr. Driver, you don't fit sexy low. Take it calo, make you put down low. See they cut up blue, don't test like my babu. If they get you, now you go Allah say he do. Pass you run, go carry to kick a go do. We go camping, you money sababu.
Pim pom pom, a traffic jam. Come on a road, Mr. Driver, they come. We want passenger them for all we bam. Because now we they drive una for go and come. The motor don't pass. When you they drive, make sure you brake us. Can let me go, me na poda driver. I mean motor Canada I dey survive ya. But also blue me no want you palava. Motor Canada.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Sports Update this morning with me, Mohammed Tobikagbo, and inside Sports Updates this morning. The newly appointed members of the Female Premier League Board yesterday be met with the Minister of Sports and a cross-section from NSA and the Sierra Leone Football Association representative in order for fast-track the second edition of the Women's Premier League. SLFA Safety and Security Officer Mohammed Bowen Freeman now be a designated CAF Champions League match between Juan Galaxy FC from Botswana and Simba FC from Tanzania. A very good one for Mohammed Bowen Freeman as the Safety and Security Officer in a CAF Champions League game. Mighty Blackpool Football Club, the unbeaten run don't come to an end as they be lost to Lambo FC by 2-0 inside the Leon Rock Premier League. Erin Haaland go face an FA charge after what we understand it been attacking blast referee Simon Hooper in Manchester City, then 3-3 draw with Tottenham Hotspurs. And Sheffield United don't sack the manager Paul Henkin-Bottom and don't confirm the appointment of Nigel Adkins as the new manager. Things they get really worse right now for Newcastle as their goalkeeper Nick Pope set for undergo a surgery now in dislocated shoulder, which we understand it could be out for at least 4 months. Another big investment for the English Premier League as they don't sign a TV right deal with worth around £6.7 billion. This could give more visibility to the English Premier League. And finally, this morning on Sports Update, Leon Stars head coach Amdu Karim been get to training session with the national under-17 team at in training camp inside Kenema as they for depart the shores of Sierra Leone to Liberia for play the Mano River Union Championship will be hosted in Liberia. All this could come to you at 11 a.m. this morning again. And today in the program this morning, we go look at the Western Area Football Association and the clubs. As we understand, clubs they don't decide say they're not going to play the First Division League because they don't get seed money from WAFA. What the hidden story at 11 a.m. Join me and Reginald with the former Leon Stars player Wena Pasafa as we'll take you through the big story around WAFA and the First Division clubs. Until then, Mina Mohammed Tobikag will say goodbye.
Good morning and welcome to yet another episode of the ENT Buzz right here this morning. Well, inside we ENT this morning, we see say the Wheels, Young Baba don't set for release a new song titled One Call Away, and it drop this December 20. Okay, inside another news, we see say Daddy Rhymes way be don't say, we all see Daddy Rhymes have been a while way he left the music and finally don't decide for come back. Well, in come back, he decided to drop a song where he called Freetown. And in feature the likes of Fontaine King, Queen Brilliance, Jakey Jake, and J Rhymes on the song. And this song for drop anytime from now. So let's be on the look that the Rhymes is back. All right, fans of Mahmoud don't they ask say, what's in they happen? It's been a while. They know they hear and they don't miss the voice of Mahmoud. Of course, myself where they are now a fan too. So we all pray say whatever way they happen, we pray that this December no go pass. Moody go drop something good. Well, people don't they ask for Major Bona. Of course, they say that they miss and we know the drama way in key. Where give we na social media. So the fans then they miss and they ask waiting happen. Because from when give birth and when married, we see a whole lot of things don't slow down. But we pray say whatever way they hold them back because we don't miss a whole lot of drama where they bring for we. All right, inside another news, Cow de Nero, the king of Freetown, don't pull word na dossier in ready for drop 2 albums come 2024. And in name Heroes and Amara. Well, this happened in a video where we did a studio where the vibe, and it left a word say, rappers they want to retire, but guess what? It is suffer them. This not the word when we drop and say ain't not ready for retire hits anytime soon. All right, another news say Speedo, the kingmaker, you understand, say this December, it want to take 5 of him fans them go Liberia. But the question is, it don't left and give the same fans them back enough for choose the 5 people where it could go with na Liberia this December. And myself na fans, so I go like for go work out, so I pray no more see them go put my name among them. All right, the bingo man, K-man, the bingo man, the Mr. Lover man, don't pull word na do. This na a word where in pull say, it say it better, small salary better pass person where they wait for let people give them money. Small salary better pass you where they wait for let people give you money. Okay, well, this go make sense to you if you can listen them again and again. Well, that's not the word from the legend himself, Mr. Bingo Man, where engage to fans them. All right, Sasco don't drop some back footage of a musical video where they do, you know, the back scene photos of a musical video where they do way for drop. Of course, we know say the last time we will get hints of a song way for drop way called Big Man Waka. We already know the biggest track from our bra Kondo, you understand? Iti say Kondo iti mama. Of course, this one will be another jam. So instead for drop the video and the audio anytime soon. So this December gonna be more and more blazing. Let's be on the lookout. All right. We see again say Salon JQ. Don't link up with Yoke 7 and Papa Class of Dry Eye Crew. Of course, we know say whenever these legends meet, we know we think he come out of that kind of meeting here. And so the fans, they wait say whatever we get for drop this December, I tell you, gonna be light. So now this we get for you inside with ENT this morning. And don't forget the Epic Carnival December 16. Don't forget the Epic Carnival December 16, Namoriton Field for just 50,000, and the Bourne Beach, you know, in Safe for Camp the 23rd for just 100,000. Even though we still pray that this coffee then go lift them up, because a whole lot of shows them don't hold, but we pray no more say before we own they come then go down lift up this coffee so we go enjoy, because this in December can for really be sweet for we. All right, now this all we get for you inside this morning ENT Buzz right here on Epic Radio, and may we bring can the ENT. Now Big Daddy, stay tuned.
Last night, you told me I'm the best you ever had. Last night, it was so beautiful, baby. I won't lie. Last night, you raised my heart.
Customer freedom of choice when it comes to offers is what Orange values. That's why we are thrilled to introduce a new and exciting offer, Yuyon. With this mind-blowing offer, you have the power to choose the voice or data bundle that perfectly suits your vibrant lifestyle. Yes, you had it right. It's all about customized communication tailored to you. Whether you're a chatterbox who loves those long conversations or a data enthusiast who craves limitless streaming and browsing, Yuyon has got you covered. Plus, you get bonus SMS to use for free. We've turned up the excitement meter to the max. Yuyon means there is something sweet in there for everyone. It's like a bundle of joy and delight waiting for you to explore and enjoy. Dial *889# to start.
Orange. So creamy, so good.
Cowbell powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you they give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being, and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077-250025 or 099-250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention.
Good morning, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show, 8:56 here from our studio clock in Freetown. If you just joined, we are also live on Choice FM in the east end of Freetown. Whether you drive, whether you ride, or you are at your office or at your home, we hope you are having a wonderful time with us. Good morning, Iris. All right, let's go straight to what's in the papers, and they say, because we do have a lot here on the papers as well. And I will quote this morning the report, limited progress on Auditor General's Tribunal raises concern. According to the IMF report, President Bio appoints General Bangura as new head of NRA. You get this and a lot more other stories on Awuko this morning.
And at the Concord Times newspaper, we get beach bar and restaurant owners urge government to lift night curfew. Sierra Leone delegation attends COUP 28 opening ceremony in Dubai. President Bio June 24th election has been widely acclaimed as the most peaceful in our country's post-conflict electoral history, and PWDS re-echo call for inclusion in governance. This and more at the Concord Times newspaper.
On satellite newspaper this morning, by Mahmoud and 56 others arrested, Dr. Dembi reiterates President Bio's commitment, as announced a commitment of 500,000 United States dollars. Climate change is an undeniable reality. Fatima Bio tells you in climate meeting.
And at the Premier News, President treat coup attempt as law and order issue. Death of Canadian journalist Stephen Douglas shrouded in mystery. And court issues bench warrant against APC sheriff and orders. COP 28 agreement signed for first win from in Sierra Leone. This and more at the Premier News.
As United States board sets to reselect or deselect, 13 December will determine MCC and Sierra Leone ties. That's now the lead story of on Awareness Times this morning.
And at the Standard Times newspaper, NRA Commissioner General sacked 5.640 billion to rail and port communities. LRMG pays surface rent and 16.3 acres for land. And this and more in the Standard Times newspaper.
On exclusive newspaper, Samura Kamara's residence searched by Mahmoud missing. You will not succeed, Bio tells COUP plotters. You have all of this and some more stories on exclusive newspaper this morning. I'll bring you some fresh updates on those cases, how many people have been arrested, etc., etc. But quickly, let's talk about a story where it has been quite popular on social media for the last week. It involved a Pekin, or we say score is in aggregates, they go and in Walsh, and then they say they not take them. Meanwhile, they end up take other people just because they paid extra money for admission. And we now know say Annie Walsh don't conduct an investigation into all of that. But whilst I saw that story, I also said to myself, this is not everyday reality in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens, say, in society, you get the one day with the voice sometimes. It just happens and this speaking decide for come out and do video and voice out. If this speaking for come out, this is something where it just happen under the ground. And
to
then
so many parents.
Yes, and this is nothing we don't happen for years, not to something we knew. Wherein parents, some people they even get the mark, but because other parents or set of people, they don't go offer for pay huge amount of money. You have the other one they will get for suffer at the end of the day. So I believe these are something we need for be looked into since it don't come out, and not just for because now Annie Walsh included, that they also look into other schools them within, because it dampen Pekin in future. If that Pekin don't already gets planned, say, it want attend this particular school. I mean, if you go put another school, it contributes to import performance in school because not to dandy in one do. So I believe say anti-corruption now the government as a whole for ensure say then put measures in place for visit then school then they talk to the administration and get for here. In fact, for even they be part of the interview so. Now then this guy for suggest then for the get officials wait for the go around during the interviews and see how these interviews have been conducted, see what the procedures.
There's a lot of question around this and so many others because then school here and get school board them we for really oversee, I mean make sure the integrity of the school is up to task. But perhaps within the bug me more than anything that the hypocrisy from the Ministry of Education, where they make like say they don't know say this thing they go
which
on.
Of course it's happening, not today it starts, they don't hear here. So now this they affect the education system too. If you're talking about quality, not just free quality education, this is a contributing factor to it. I mean you cannot keep asking parents for pay a huge amount of money where sometimes they cannot afford it. If it's free, then why you have to pay that amount of money?
For admission, especially when in the transition. The one where they come class 6 they go from 1, the one where they come SS3 for go Beckett to SS1 as well.
Exactly. If parents don't pay the amount of money, I mean there are other dues. So there's the quality of it has to do with it. You cannot say it's free education and you pay millions for admission and then you get all that thing that we get for do throughout the school. The book that we get for by the end of the day, it's even commensurate to your fees where you pay. So I think just like I already said, the hypocrisy is there. Let we learn for the call things by the name, call it spade, and address those issues. But if we always they sweep them under the carpet, it's going to adversely affect the education system.
And we now know, say, the Ministry of Education meets with the Conference of Principals for address this issue. And of course, the Conference of Principals are like, oh, this is not to our knowledge, this is not happening.
Exactly. They would say that. I mean, you don't expect to come and say, okay, yes, we the answer to that. It always happens. But there's more to it. These people need for come out, the Ministry of Education need for come out and ensure they put measures in place. I mean, they're not for just they left the interviews to just the school administration. Let them get members them where they go and ensure they spearhead and supervise their interview session also. And some of them things so they begin come out. And also because some then can take it based on the personality we involved. If this person I'm a fumble and this person, so obviously you sweep on that carpet. But if we address each and every picking as same, and then I believe say we education system go move from one step to the other.
Okay, this morning you had the drivers and the traders basically fighting on everything where they go on right now. But a lot of people where you talk to, these two sets of people, they are the heart of exploiting we sometimes in situations like this.
Just like I already say, imagine where all this don't happen. Transport me at the Angola. 8 leons now they pay. Imagine somebody they tell me say I have to pay 10 for the other one say 12 leons just after where this happened. I mean, in as much as then they say government gets in, but we have a lot to do. Now we say save the wicked, we save our Sierra Unions. I mean, government is not the one we put transport up. But now we say save the week one day and as food prices up, transport up. If we not do this, we will always return for sabotage government and even cause harm to ourselves. The change we seek, Jawad, not to the government to come just the only one they put on before. It starts with us. It starts with the mentality. If we not change our mindset, say, we for take opportunity and make use of them, in crisis, I don't like for make use of opportunity. As soon as something happens in the country, they don't put food prices up, transport don't go up, and not to the government to do this. So at the end of the day, we really need for look, evaluate ourselves and say, this is not good, because we get for help ourselves at the end of the day. It starts with us before the government to implement and policy there. So that need to happen.
Thank you very much for being here with us this morning, Iris Bangura. We now move over to other matters. Let me just call Lawrence Williams on the NRA situation because Abraham Suare, who was just appointed just 4 months ago, basically, or probably even less, as the Commissioner General of the NRA, was sacked last night and now don't be replaced by someone else who will don't hold a similar position. But good morning, Lawrence.
Yeah, good morning.
What do you make of this sacking? Perhaps this is one of the earliest sacking of any NRA boss that we've ever seen in this country.
When I see the State House notice yesterday, it reminds me of Charles Francis Mackay, who was sacked in less than 3 months of appointment. But on the whole, we all know that Mr. Ibrahim Suare, we been the as head of the National Procurement Authority, Public Procurement Authority, and of course he introduced some what we will call some new measures for curtail the manner in which we can spend frivolously in public procurement and getting the price norm, quarterly price norm, etc., etc. But even before an appointment, there were concerns as to why he should be appointed in the first instance after a revelation at the commissions of inquiry. And following an appointment to serve as the Commissioner General of the NRA, there were reports that when he took up office, I mean, several staff them, they complained there were transfers here and there. And to such extent, they see they publish them, they publish the man they raise revenue above the predecessors them. I mean, the man will be always revenue or mobilize revenue the highest.
And something where, by the way, I mean, they never publish those figures for make we really get access and verify what they claim.
That is where I'm coming. And so, I mean, it not make any sense if somebody will score above 100% for the standard. And besides that, it's also a very strong.
Hello, Lawrence. Can we call you back because your line look bad and it echo very badly. We want to get everything you're saying very clearly. So let's just drop the call and call you back. Maybe you move away from that location there. Let's try to call Lawrence Williams again and then just get some of these things into perspective about the sacking of the NRA boss. Just a few months after we take that job day, he was the head of the NPPA when I the national procurement body before then, and he did some good job there and then got moved to. So Lawrence, you are back online.
Hello.
Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, I say, yeah, so like I mean, say, when he took office now, NRA, I mean, they tell stories about the man they raise revenue above the weekly, daily, and monthly target or threshold. I mean, so I said to myself, it's not possible for like get this student with his score above 100%, so you can have them big deal. And yes, of course, as you mentioned, at some point we don't demand for that data of the event.
Okay, I think we'll have to drop Lawrence in line and just try to get another number from him. And so we'll call him on that number. Probably the number where they use now make would get a bad echo and some bad signal because we want to get them as clearly as possible. So producers and go try for call him back. But I mean, they tell you, say, we all know clearly why they sack Ibrahim Soare. But there are some indications as to why possibly they sack him. Firstly, I mean, for the longest of time since he came to office, some of the NRA staff that we don't talk to is that some of them even confuse the direction where he really be take the NRA to. Some not be even believe himself he get the competence really for be the boss of NRA or run things, whether they skip meetings or not they get to them or very important things where for address and not they address them in time. These were all some of just the number of flaws them as well. But there's also the EcoBank NRA scandal as well, what I can tell you a bit about. Yes, Lawrence, we just don't change the number we'll call you on. Yes, you were saying.
Yes, as I was saying that the figures the way them be published, we, the press, members of the press, particularly PFM journalists, did all request from NRA for me to give you insight for analyzer to see whether indeed we were raising such revenue. But again, upon all that, we all know say the Budget Advocacy Network report on the revenue expenditure analysis really exposed, I mean, that thingy, and try for, well, in essence, it invalidates the claims that NIA was actually raising XYZ revenues way and not be the case. Because when you look budget advocacy, the revenue expenditure analysis of the government revenue mobilization efforts, you see that as much as when this will be the claim, reflect in that report, which means that I mean there could be some kind of lies surrounding that. And besides that, of course, there is an ongoing police investigations into some government, some UK take place where they between when a government money per se, but it involves a bank, one of the banking institutions in the country, and that of the National Revenue Authority. So all of those ones surround. And again, there is another concern as well, the construction, they are one of the contracts for the construction of the NRA headquarters.
Yeah.
There are things around that contract where, in fact, some people don't call on it for actually look into. There are allegations around some form of procurement fraud, if you may call it that way. The allegations around overbloating of the contract sum or contract fee or contract amount, etc., etc. So there are several allegations surrounding their particular office within this very short time when he took up office. And for me, I would love to see the president having declared a war against corruption, probably now given the ACC an instruction to say we need to investigate these allegations.
And the thing is, for a lot of you, the question now that comes to mind is that if you appoint somebody and then 4 months after an appointment as the president, you have to sack that person, the first question wey dey come na my mind, and probably na the mind of so many people, is that which kind of background check una do for really knows whether this person get for be competent for this kind position? Because at the end of the day, it reflects bad on the judgment of the presidency.
And don't forget, the man in question is not just not senior party member, and we see that during the elections he was sort of championing the re-election of Julius Madabio for Kenema district, and he led so many campaign efforts in that district, and there were rumors that he was actually nothing a presidential ambition as well. And we see after the election, then sacked some big man in the JJ Safari and others, but he still remains. And so to the point that some people may say, okay, this is not the blue eye boy of the president and things like that. So something could have happened that prompted the president to relieve him of his duties. But besides that, many people at the time he was appointed, many people raised concerns that, I mean, a procurement person may not necessarily be the best candidate for the NRA job. I mean, in predecessor Jibao, as much as he was not favored around some the political circles, particularly Paupakan, but he was very rigid and thorough and sort of precise. He was very meticulous in doing things. So we do not know why he was relieved. And but now that president has sacked, I think in fact there is some kind of speculation at NRA. Many people were contacted yesterday. Many NRA workers, they were so happy when they see that notice. I don't know why. This is not the first why they see them sack people in office, they jubilate, say that because the man was so kind of arrogant. Man, they holler and people and shout, if you know they nothing will go on. I mean, transfer people and so transfer this, so let's talk and they. I mean, there are so many allegations surrounding in short time at the NRA. We need for being investigated.
Thank you very much, Lawrence, for talking to us this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Let me just lay some other points then beer as well regarding all of this. So, I mean, Ibrahim Suare, now a very popular figure in Kenema as well, a very popular figure within the SLPP, grassroots as well. I mean, some even say it on the nurture ambitions of presidency for replace President Julius Madabio one day. And this is a belief we and no one they deny it and no one they confirm it either. But the question for a lot of people as well is that they don't spend a lot of time they promote in self-image rather than really focusing on the job that he was given at NRA. That in itself is a problem. But let me just break down this EcoBank NRA saga as well, scandal as well. They get several accounts where they operate now different banks as NRA. I mean, depending on which tax you they pay, they get for send on this account, send on that. So the account when they get na EcoBank, apparently there was a fraud going on. Staff them na NRA, senior staff them at NRA, and then you get senior staff at EcoBank, then collude, and then manage for withdraw something up to 50 billion old loans. I mean, how then they transfer them from each other? Did they transfer them people in private bank accounts from the NRA direct account itself? It's been days since I sent message to the bank in terms of official response for let we get somebody for say their own side. They have refused to say their own side. NRA as well has not spoken anything about this. But all of this could be a contributing factor to why the president finally decided that he had to go. But the question you have now is that with a scandal like this, if we they put we money in a private bank for keep them, you want for see the bank come out and say we not be know nothing about this, or waiting we be know, or how long this don't they go on, would I catch them? And what sort of systems and get really for detect things like this? Because then bank scandal there is not new, and it's a threat to all of us who are thinking about keeping our money in private banks. So you have that line. But then again with the NRA case as well, we not just want to see the sacking of Ibrahim Suare. If there are corruption allegations as well, we have to launch a corruption investigation and really get to the roots of everything waiting happen. And one of the things as well, we perhaps can bother we a lot. Every time we sack a public official, we don't get a word from the president as to why that person they was sacked. I know probably you go say, no, oh, we an explanation and constitutional right for hire and fire. fantastic. But if you not give a reason, you not give a cause, then it leave room for so many speculations. And that speculation, they sometimes might also just damage the pot where you don't sack in reputation if it turns out that he is innocent. So there are so many doors that this sacking don't open. But the woman where they take this job now, Jennifer Bangura, when I the new head of NRA, this apostle who was the Deputy Minister of Finance one, I think, who was appointed recently, and he gave vast experience. Really, a lot of we were surprised when we saw them pass him for the job and then give the job to Ibrahim Soare. A lot of us were surprised, but like we say, now the president in rights for the side for hire and fire. But you have some serious questions now that need to be answered in the wake of all of this. But let me just give you some updates on the November 26 attacks. We now know, say, 56 people have been arrested, including by Mahmoud yesterday, deputy mayor, when Akwekuliska as well, police them in Dena and Os, very early in the morning for searching house for weapons. And there were questions about why specifically the arrest by Mahmoud. And so Yusuf Keke Thomas and he said this in an interview that by Mahmoud in your case, the reason why they arrest him for answer some of them questioning is that one of the people when are the assailants them, we they all plan this attack, then catch that person by Mahmoud in Os, and then that person they be also get 7 military uniforms with him. So that's why they say they invite him for making answer some questions to that. But we are going to know more because we now know say there are meetings going on in terms of getting updates. 57 people arrested, 37 of them are serving military personnel currently, 10 of them are civilian, them 4 are officers and would have been dismissed, 5 of them are serving police personnel, and 1 retired police officer. In fact, one of those with the name they play in all of this is that former AIG Karo Kamara as well, and one of those names. He was arrested. At some point he was bailed and then was re-arrested again. But the circumstances behind all of this is still unraveling. So it's too early for make a conclusion. But so far, this is the direction the investigation is heading. And you think as well, if it head that direction, you hope police and everybody else who are involved in all of this then get sufficient evidence for backup all of those in searches that they are doing in homes of opposition members or whosoever is involved, basically. So that's some important update for you. But let me just go to you guys. 079994993. You have been calling non-stop. Let's hear from you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Lamin Samurai, welcome.
Yes. I feel I'm Bobo for remote no day na the studio again. But like I advise them, anything where you not believe in, I for stop for coach from them. Muslims generally not believe in the New Testament. And so for them, as a Muslim, the quote from the New Testament, in fear. All other Muslims, on forget to Bobo for remote na me party, so we'll discuss this later. And I've been talking yesterday that what the most wicked people in this world are business people. We see them also they argue, drivers and then businessmen them. Well, now just parts of the same feather. Driving na business as well. Then wicked, my brother. Small thing will happen. You will see business people they add them price. Small thing will happen. You will see drivers them they add them price. And look the unfair thing now. Drivers they say they need to do they need to turn up gun. Up gun na that turntable. Now they them big boss then now they in the canton even say for go Wellington, for go Calbaton. And then he say traders say they add price. Small thing will happen go na of course you see prices they go up on a daily basis. Yeah. And then we talk about it's a free education in this country. Right. They're not going to now we see them in scandal there.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people. Keep it 90 seconds as well. 079994993. Let me hear from you all on these issues, sacking off the NRA boss and all of the other stories we don't discuss here this morning. Good morning.
Mr. Jawad, morning.
Yes, Mr. Blah from Rokel.
Yes, sir. I'm celebrating for the program.
Thank you.
I want to talk. Any institution country, I need to forget it in school where the team staff them. with that, I think things will fine because most of the people already didn't think they are not get understanding. But I hope if we then get at them, lecture them because most of the money need lecture every day. You know, so if they get that platform, I want to make them care for upgrade them for make the people of Saudi for Christ. Thank you very much, sir, for the program.
Okay, thank you very much. Not sure specifically what will be the reference there, but let me hear from more people here. 0799949993. Good morning.
Good morning, Asailu from Central. Yeah, what if you remember way back in this program that they would talk about that GST on telecoms then. I remember telling us that was a very big mistake President make. You don't take somebody who knows having nothing but tax. Because if you, the Commissioner General, you go on radio and television, we talk say GST, we other side they call them VAT, say now the people where they run the service and then they pay the tax. We generally basic economics we do in school and they tell you say indirect tax or direct tax. Now the possible way they consume the good and they pay. And this was a direct tax. We the consumer of the good now they pay. Now what Commissioner General. I tell you now say even sometimes even the donors they said they were glad when I can appointment. That man else have been nothing but tax. Then what you want I mean? You get people like when a professional, a specialist on that, like that Jubao. And this Mrs. Bango, we don't call this over. You ask the question, why can't you people in the first place? It's so many, it's so happy job. We didn't already say when they talk to you about tax, it feel good. What do you mean happy about tax?
All right.
Then I make you help me. I understand say or you say greater they know arrest
Yeah, I saw that report, but we did try for confirm out police not get back to it. That was why we not mention them.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. 0799949993, and let's hear from more people here. And if you just join me, this is the Epic Morning Show, and God, we've spoken about so many things here this morning. Hello.
Dauda, was that?
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, brother. And they laugh where the drivers and the traders and they argue in the radio, you know, would have the suffer pass in company. The driver say, now they no more than the institution where government keep put price on them. We don't ever obey that price where government they give you from here to Oregon. So we don't ever obey them. No way, we not they obey them. So not take that as excuse. This whole thing we don't come in this country, I mean, it's in like people call them fitina. Everybody they suffer from it, not to driver, not to trader, no more. But between trader and driver, I mean, if he said a trader, then they suffer past una. Trader, then they go buy them goods because money not they circulate. A left now they have expire. That mean in plazas, they wither, a loss always put inside. So, but nothing way they affect everybody they suffer. But if this coffee don't can aggravate now when everybody they talk, they will all join together and beg government and pray that this cool way doing this thing here. Let everybody pray and say, whoever they be in this school, let God expose them.
Thank you very much.
Whoever they be in this school, let God expose them.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here. 0799949993. And let's go. Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. And what's the call from?
I call from Ujiba Mohammed. No, you talk about COUP. I want to know if with the Ola or the inviter. I not get clear that side.
Yes, he was among the 29 people that wouldn't be put out. So I think he has been arrested since last week.
But which is crime? Which is crime?
I don't know. The police will actually be in the better position for tell we all. But they among the 29 people them way Minister of Information puts out and phases say police wants them for everything that happened on November 26. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry. My name is Usman. I'm called from Shell.
Okay, Mr. Osman, you're welcome.
Yes. The drivers then, they don't want to say the truth. That is the moving as Sierra Leone. The truth, we need to see the truth and true. The police then, they should don't leave drivers, they can't turn. Now up gone. Then go and see people and go level check. Then go level and willing to then they come back again. They need the fee. They need to talk. This time I'm moving at this country. When I tell you to how we develop, because we will not necessarily say. Look at the traders then, which is the talk. Don't just the base price for people and no more. They don't know. You see? They don't know. So they are want to know which that the outcome of quitter in arrest in a true or not in the like. You see now social media the people talking on social media. So one for no like make we listen radio, we listen to because I don't know these people will believe.
I know. So we also they try for confirm with police whether not true or not, but so far we're not able to get to them yet. So but if we will get to them, if they respond to it, they will bring you updates on that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Name also the call we from.
Carl from Godrich.
Carl, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother. All what they happen, Mr. Jawad, we only pray and I will pray. The masses they suffer. We believe say this government na leading government. We not they blame the government today, we not they blame them tomorrow. Now the people that will not like this country for let go, who say we want them. Now they all cause this trouble. Now everybody, some of the people they call say, hey government don't do bad. Nobody know they will go liking people. Good bad thing they go on. It gladly for let this bad thing reflect on young people. You know they happy. Always the government of the day. Presently this government they mean well for them people who they pray. The government see reason for let the ordinary man this coffee. If they not pull out but let them push them small. Make the ordinary person benefit. Now that who they pray for, they call on the government or they call on the media. Please una help we for let it happen. For let the ordinary man survive. Thank you very much. God bless you now.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go. We still get a few more minutes here, and let's see how many more calls can we squeeze through. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Name on side, call we from?
Pamusa Nadwasat.
Pamusa, welcome.
We demand, we will defend drivers not in a video again. Because here I be one ask direct. Because we talk one, how then they buy tire, buy fuel, buy diesel, buy this, buy that. But me ask her, the taxi that when they to map point to point, taxi they take 3 behind, then they take 1 before, but then they take.
Oh, Pamusa, we lost you there. All right. Try for call we back. I hope you come through before we end. But good morning. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Epic Radio.
Yes, Epic Radio. Name on side, call we from?
They call around drafting and name Ibrahim.
Yes, Ibrahim, go on.
Yeah. And it's just like we others they say, we still appeal to the government for let them say reason. So that the coffee then go push them small. Because this will not go blame government to now people, the bad people who attempt this school and then get the blame. So then they will talk to the government for let them go see reason.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me put through one last call. Of course, I mean, throughout all of this conversation, I'm not sure if we've had people who really they blame governments, but you will understand why governments will need for put, things in place for make sure, say, everybody is safe, because security is the first thing, and then before we even remember our daily bread. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, MJ.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny, yeah. I just want to reference Ganawa in analogy with this one about COVID and this situation we're under. That in fact this situation was past COVID. COVID now a protracted, long-drawn issue where we get so much complications. This now a guided situation when a government and only government get control over. And COVID not get any time where it for end predicted.
But this one is not to everlasting situation. Now circumstances warrant this kind of drastic action for your security. So it was not very placed for make that analogy be compare and say this is worse than COVID. I know the economic backlash. I know that we all know. The ripple effect, are untrending. But what we decide to talk is that, I mean, we set the bring untold hardship on we set. Just you always see people that don't talk. Drivers and traders, everybody is trying to take a own chunk out of the situation for make, life better for himself, which they make, normal days they make now.
Thank you.
Let's be careful this country. Don't love yourself.
Thank you very much. And that's the last call we can put through for now. 9:32 here from Studio Clock. Thanks a lot for listening to we this morning. Mina Mohammed Jawad Unari. Thanks a lot to Choice FM as well. We'll be back here again tomorrow for bringing you all the latest on everything here, news related. And stay with you, stay with DJ Nice for the rest of the day. And we'll bring you some more updates on change of time of some of the programs that we will put on air. But until then, goodbye.
Hey, it's your station. Anywhere, anytime. Epic Radio.